friends, it's Miss Allie. Welcome to our lesson today. I've got my kids with me too, so if you see me looking over and talking to them, that's why. Say hi, guys.
Hi!
Today I wanted to draw something that reminds me a whole lot about spring, because despite all this rain that we're having, it actually is spring now. As of last Thursday, it's spring. And to me, nothing says spring quite like when the bees start to come out. Did you know that bees are considered the most important species on the planet? What is a species? Something that's alive, essentially. So bees are the most important thing alive on the planet. You know why? Because what do bees love? They love flowers. And they go to the flowers and they help pollinate the flowers, and the flowers create food for us. So like our strawberries and our peaches and our apples, they help create those.
And tomatoes.
And tomatoes. Yes, Jasper, thank you. And tomatoes. So we really, really love bees. And honeybees and bumblebees are actually quite harmless. That was my husband, sorry. Well, I looked at you. I had to tell them. So the bees are actually quite harmless. As long as you leave them alone and you're kind to them, they'll be kind back to you. So we are going to draw a bee today. So what I'm going to need you to have is a blank piece of paper, and you're going to need a hard surface to draw on. So that could be a table or a clipboard. I'm going to use my, my easel up here just so it's easier for you to see. And you will also need a black crayon. Now, if you don't have a black crayon, any kind of black writing utensil will work as well. But if you're going to later on use watercolors or any kind of paint, I highly suggest a crayon because the crayon will make the painting easier. But if you plan on using anything else like colored pencils or markers or paint sticks, I've got the watercolor here, I've got my colored pencils here, or if you can just finish it off with more crayons, that works as well. But I'm going to use a black crayon for you so that everybody can see what we're doing. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to make sure that your paper looks like mine and it's facing this way. You're going to find the top of your paper and you're going to go probably about the width of your hand down, right in the middle, and find that on your paper for me. Okay? So the way that we're going to do this is I'm going to draw something, and after I draw it, I'm going to say, okay, now you go, and you're going to draw the exact same thing that I did. The end of the lesson, we'll all have drawn the same thing, but everybody's will look different, and that's the most amazing part. So now that we've found our spot, the first thing I'm going to draw is a circle. All right, go ahead and draw your circle, just like mine. So it should be kind of towards the top right there. All right. Beautiful. Good job, guys. All right, the next thing we're going to draw is you're going to find the bottom of your circle and you're going to draw an oval connecting to the circle. So you kind of have a circle and almost a full oval, except it's connected to the circle right there.
I made an oval.
You made an oval? Good job, guys. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, bees are famous for what on their bodies?
Do bees have legs?
Stripes, yes. We'll get to the legs. Yes, they do have legs. We'll get to them. But
do they only have 2 legs like people?
Nope, they don't have 2 legs. Do you know how many they have?
No.
6.
6?
They have 6 legs.
Like spiders?
Yes. No, spiders have 8 legs.
8 legs?
Yes. But we're going to go on to the stripes.
I just want to make 2 legs for my...
Okay, well, when it's time, I'll let you know. All right, so we're going to do 1 stripe, 2 stripe across the body. All right, go ahead and go on to yours. All right. Now, once we've got our 2 stripes, the next thing we're going to do is our bee needs a face. And what are 2 things that we have on our face that our bee also needs? Eyes, yes. So I'm going to put 1 eye there and 1 eye there. All right, go ahead and put your eyeballs in. And my bee is going to be a happy bee. So I'm going to draw a smile on my bee.
Mine too.
Yeah, okay. If you want your bee to be happy, you can go ahead and draw a smile in there for your bee as well.
Actually, I want mine to be a robot bee.
Okay. So the next thing we need is something to help our bee fly. What helps our bee fly?
Wings.
Wings, yes. So did you know that bees actually have 4 wings, not just 2? So we're going to have to draw 4 wings, but wait for me. I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. The first wing we're going to draw, so they're not going to be huge wings, they're going to be a little bit smaller wings so we can fit all 4 on there. The first one we're going to do, we're going to start at the top of the bee's body and we're going to do kind of like another little oval on the side again. Go ahead and fit that first wing in there. And then you're gonna.
I made it a little bit of really small.
That's okay. They can be big or small, whatever you want. So now we're going to do the same thing we did over here, but on this side. So I'm going to start again, and I'm going to do my wing. So how many wings do I have? I have 1, 2. So I still have 2 more that I need to do. So now below these wings, we're going to do 1. Go ahead. Yep. Go ahead. So we should have 1, 2, 3 wings now. Okay. 2 on this side, 1 on this side.
Mine's too small.
That's okay. They're all going to be a little bit different, and that is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And then
my whole bee is too small for wings.
Well, let's see at the very end, okay? We have to wait because you don't know if it's too small yet. Because our bee's big or small? Itty bitty, huh? So it's okay if it's small. It'll work.
Well, bees are really small.
They are really small. So now we need our 4th wing. So we're gonna go home. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have 4 wings, then you have enough wings for your bee.
1, 2, 3. No, you have
All right.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I got 3.
The next thing our bee needs is, what are these called that come right up over their head like this?
Antlers.
They aren't deer. Deers have antlers. Bees have antenna. Good job. So we need 2 of those. So I'm going to come right here, and I'm going to give mine a little dot at the end. So there's 1. You can go ahead and add 1 on there for you.
I'm going to make a circle.
And then I'm going to do another one right here and put a dot right there as well. So he has an antenna. Now we're missing one more thing from our bee. Now they're best known for their stingers. Go ahead and give him a little stinger at the bottom so we know he's a bee. It can be big or little. Now,
their tail stings.
they look kind of like a tail. You're right. Yep, but they're called stingers. All right. So the next thing I'm gonna do, if you have room under your bee, we're gonna add something down here. Something that our bees really, really like. What was I saying that our bees really, really like? Flowers. Yes, we're gonna add a flower. If you just have a little bit of room, you can make a little flower. If you have a lot of room, you can make a big flower, whichever way you want to do it. But the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna draw a big letter. Ooh, my paper's going. Big letter U underneath your bee. Go ahead and draw a big U.
Well, this is how I did it.
That's fine.
It's kind of like a microphone.
Okay.
But it's going to look like a flower soon.
Okay. The next thing you're going to do on your flower is you're going to make kind of like a W, but long. Okay? So I'm going to go down, up, down, up. So I made my W on there.
Kind of like a zigzag.
Yep, like a zigzag or a W. Okay, and then what else my flower needs, the part that goes down here, do you guys know what that's called?
Stem.
A stem, good job. So I'm going to draw a stem straight down to the bottom of my paper. Looks very good, bud. All right, what else is my flower missing? Sometimes there's little things that come out the side. Leaves, yes, so I'm going to put a leaf right there. Ooh, kind of like an oval. And then you can make
plants could have leaves.
Yep, plants have leaves. And you can do another one on this side. You can add more if you'd like. That's totally fine. Sometimes they have lots of leaves. Now, Now that we have our bee and our flower, this is the point where we get to start coloring it and make it very different from each other and add lots and lots of color. If you're in my class, you know I love to see lots and lots of color on your paper. I'm gonna go ahead with my black crayon and continue up here because I know that this stripe right here, I want it to be black. So I'm gonna color his stripe in nice and black with my black crayon. And you don't have to do this if you don't want to. And then I'm going to color in his little stinger because I know those are going to be black in my paper. Now, if your mom and dad have helped you out and gotten you some watercolor, this would be the time that you can start painting. I'm not going to use watercolor because I'm on carpet right now and that just spells disaster, especially with my kids. So I am going
Why do you
to...
have paint?
I have them just to show them. And then I also have colored pencils, which I'll probably use. Or I could use more crayons. If you have paint sticks, those would be great too because these ones aren't messy. These ones aren't messy at all. Or even markers to draw it in and make it as colorful as you want.
I put those markers in there.
Okay, that's good. Thanks,
Because
Bud.
they didn't have a spot.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna keep coloring, so are my kids, and I would love it if you could post a picture of your final product in the thread on the Facebook page so that we could see it. We would absolutely be so excited to see those. And I will post mine and my kids' final product there too. All right, thank you so much for joining us. Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, and I hope to see you guys real soon. Hope you're having a blast. Bye.
Bye.